Hello everyone, welcome back to another one shot. Hope you will enjoy it. As always, Jeon Jungkook never believed life could push him into corners like this. He was a billionaire, the youngest CEO in Korea, the man who could buy entire companies before breakfast, yet none of his power mattered when it came to his mother. Her loneliness fascinated him, her quiet words stayed in his mind too deeply. Mrs. Young, cook, your father is gone, and I don't want to leave this world without holding my grandchild. He had lost his father just 7 months ago. Since then, his mother woke up crying, slept crying, lived in silence. Jungkook wanted to give her happiness again, but not through a loveless marriage. He wanted love, real love, not a business deal. So he had made a decision that would change everything. He called his oldest friend, Ria. Ria sat across from him in his office. The huge glass windows behind Jungkook cast a white light across his face. He looked cold, powerful, untouchable. Ria's hands were clenched under the table. Her heart still hurt whenever she looked at him. She loved him for years, foolishly, painfully, honestly, and he had rejected her once in the most gentle yet cruel way. Ria, I need help. Jungkook said, her breath catch help or hope. Ria, anything you want. What do you need? Jungkook exhaled slowly, adjusting his sleeve. Jungkook, I want you to be my surrogate. The words hit her like ice water. Surrogate? Carry his child, his and another woman's. Her nails dug into her palms. Ria, why? Why me? Jungkook, because I trusted you. You are close and you know my father. You know my mother. She needs happiness. His voice softened for the first time. Jungkook, I don't want to marry without love, but I want my mother to smile again, please. Ria looked at him, the same man she loved, the same man who told her 2 years ago. Flashback, a rainy evening, Ria confessing, Ria, cook, I love you. I have for years. Jungkook's eyes softened, but his answer stepped directly into her heart. Jungkook, Ria, I care for you, but I don't feel romantic love for you. I can't accept your feelings. She remembered how kindly he said it, how calmly he hurt her, how easily he walked away from her tears, and now he wanted her to carry his child. A bitter smile slowly touched her lips. Inside, you rejected, but outside she smiled sweetly. Ria, yes, Jungkook, I'll do it. Jungkook let out a breath of relief and gently squeezed her hand. Jungkook, thank you. You are saving my family. His touch burned her like betrayal. You will regret trusting me, she promised silently. 9 months passed. Everyone thought Ria was an angel. Jungkook visited her every week, checking her health, helping her with anything she needed, paying all her expenses, but Ria's heart grew darker with every passing day. Every time Jungkook smiled at her stomach, her anger grew. Every time he said, this child will carry my father's legacy, her hatred twisted deeper. Every time he caressed her shoulder kindly, the delivery room smelled like flowers and pain. Ria screamed, cried, and after hours of struggle, a tiny baby entered the world. Jungkook wasn't there that moment. His plans had been delayed. He was still on his way, unaware of the disaster about to unfold. The nurse handed the baby to Ria. Ravi Jian, a small child, Saint life wrapped in a soft blanket, his tiny fist reached forward as if searching for safety. Ria stared at him with coldness. Ria, you ruined everything, just like your father. The baby whimpered lightly. Ria sneered. Ria, you don't deserve him, and he doesn't deserve happiness. Her plans were cruel, heartless, and she executed it perfectly. She waited until the evening when the nurses changed shift. She slipped out of the hospital quietly with the newborn asleep in her arms. Outside, she found an alley near a row of apartments, dark, empty, dangerous. The baby stirred softly. Ria placed him inside a bin wrapped only in thin blanket. Ria, goodbye, Ravi. Let Jungkook search forever. She looked around one last time, then she threw her phone into a river, hired a cab, and carried. By dawn, she was gone. Across town, Kim Taehyung took a shortcut through the alley, holding two grocery bags. After his long evening shift at the kindergarten, he was tired, hungry, and stressed, but his steps stopped abruptly when he heard a faint, thrumbling cry. His heart jumped. Taehyung, a cat? No. Is this a baby? He placed the grocery down and followed the sound. The trash bin. His hand trembled as he lifted the lid, and frozen inside tiny newborn lay crying, his skin red and cold, his fingers stiffing. Taehyung, oh my god, baby, what happened to you? Without thinking, he scooped the infant into his arms, pulling him against his chest to warm him. The baby slowly calmed at his breath. Taehyung's eyes filled instantly with tears. Taehyung, who would do this to you? You are so tiny. The baby opened his eyes briefly, dark, beautiful, innocent. Taehyung pressed a kiss on his forehead. Taehyung, it's okay, I'm here. I'll protect you. He ran home, holding the baby close. Taehyung's small apartment was simple but warm. He placed the baby gently on his bed and wrapped him in a clean towel. Taehyung, you are freezing. Wait, I'll get milk. He rushed to warm a bottle, his hands shaking. The baby looked up at him and let out a soft cry. Taehyung, I know, sweetheart, I know, I'm here. He fed the baby slowly, carefully. The baby stared at him like he already trusted him. Taehyung felt something strange in his chest, a bond, a need to protect. He wiped the baby's face softly. Taehyung, you need a name, but I don't know who you are. I don't know who left you. He sat, touching the baby's tiny hand. Taehyung, until I know, I'll call you Ravi. It means son. And you are my little sunshine now. Ravi blinked, as if accepting his new name. Taehyung laughed softly, breaking into tears again. Taehyung, don't worry, I will take care of you. I don't know why life brought you to me, but I wouldn't abandon you. He held Ravi close, rocking him gently until the little baby fell asleep in his arms. He looked at the sleeping child and whispered, Taehyung, I don't know whose child you are, but thank you for finding me tonight. Meanwhile, Jungkook had just landed. He rushed straight to the hospital. He burst into Ria's empty room. Jungkook, Ria. But the bed was cold, the room empty, the baby's crib gone. A nurse rushed in behind him. Nurse, Mr. Jeon, we can't find Ria. She left without informing anyone. His heart stopped, his voice shook. Jungkook, where is my son? No answer. His blood turned to ice. He pulled out his phone immediately. Jungkook, Namjoon, find Ria. Find my child right now. Namjoon on the other end froze. Namjoon, what? She is missing. The baby is missing. Jungkook, yes. Search every CCTV, every airport. Call Jane for help. Don't waste a single second. He ended the call and slammed his fist against the wall. Jungkook, Ria, what did you do? Same moment, Taehyung kissed Ravi's tiny finger and whispered, Taehyung, don't worry, baby. I will never let anyone hurt you. He didn't know Ravi's real father was coming, crying for him, searching for him, and coming straight to us. Thanks, life, a life about to be changed forever. The sky outside Jungkook's mansion was still dark when he drove back from the hospital. He didn't remember how fast he drove or how many signals he crossed. All he could hear was one sound, his son's faint cry echoing in his mind like a nightmare. Ria was gone. His newborn baby was missing. The fear was eating him alive. He rushed. Mrs. Jungkook, why are you back so early? But Jungkook didn't answer. He looked like a man who had been stabbed in his chest. Mrs. Jeon, where is my grandson? Jungkook closed his eyes. Saying it out loud felt impossible. Jungkook, Mom, Ravi is missing. Mrs. Jeon collapsed onto the couch, shocked. Meanwhile, Namjoon was sitting in front of the three screens in the security room, calling every contact he had. Namjoon, yes, check airport cameras, send me every frame of Ria Kim. She may be holding a friend. He hung up quickly and called someone else. Taehyung, pick up. Taehyung, we need help. Sheikh Jin finally answered, half asleep. Jin, Namjoon, it's 4 a.m. Are you dying? Namjoon, Ria disappeared and she took Jungkook's baby. A moment of silence. Jin, okay, I'm awake now. Send me the case details. Now, Jungkook entered the security room. Seconds later, Jungkook, Namjoon, anything? Namjoon shook his head. Namjoon, no, but Jin will help. We will find Ravi. Jungkook gripped his desk so tight, his clenches turned white. Jungkook, I trusted her. I trusted her with my family. How could she? He couldn't continue. His throat was closing. Namjoon placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. Namjoon, we will find him. Jungkook whispered more to himself. Jungkook, Ravi must be cold, scared, hungry. His voice broke. Namjoon had never seen Jungkook like this. Namjoon, he will be okay, I know it. Jungkook pressed. Jungkook, I should have stayed. I shouldn't have left for that meeting. Namjoon didn't argue. He knew Jungkook was breaking inside. Minutes later, Jin arrived, wearing pajamas and glasses, carrying a laptop and a box of donuts. Jin, let's find your baby. You kid, move. Jungkook didn't even blink at Jin's unusual entry. He simply nodded. Jin started typing repeatedly. Jin, I will check street cameras around the hospital. If she left on foot, we will see her. After 10 minutes, Jin stopped. Jin, there she is entering the alley behind the hospital. Jungkook leaned so close to the screen, his breath forgot it. Ria was seen holding a baby wrapped in his blanket. Jane's jaw clenched. Jane, she is alone. No car. She is walking away from the main road. Why? The footage changed. Then she stopped inside the large bin. Jungkook's heart beat exploded. Jungkook, no, she didn't. The footage showed Ria bending down, placing the baby inside, then walking away. Namjoon whispered. Namjoon, she dumped him like garbage. Jungkook stood frozen. All the air left his lungs. His voice came out dangerous, quite deadly. Jungkook, I'll kill her. Jin grabbed his arms. Jin, not now. First we find Ravi. The baby isn't there anymore. Someone took him. Jungkook find that person. Jin rewound the footage. Another camera angle showed a shadowy figure entering the alley. A young man, slim waist, soft brown hair, a teacher ID hanging from his neck. Ran forward. When he heard the baby cry, he opened the bin, frozen, then gently picked her up. Jane zoomed On the ID Jin name Taehyung, Namjoon recognized the name Namjoon Taehyung. He worked at the kindergarten nearby. Jungkook inhaled sharply. Jungkook called him, bring him here. Bring Ravi home. While Jungkook's world was collapsing, Taehyung's world was quietly blooming. In his warm apartment, Taehyung was already awake, even before sunrise. Ravi was crying softly, so Taehyung picked him up and rocked him gently. Taehyung, it's okay, sunshine, Emma is here. He didn't even realize when he started calling himself Emma. It just slipped naturally the moment Ravi clung to his shirt while his tiny fingers. Taehyung changed Ravi's diaper, fed him milk, and softly hummed a lullaby. The baby's face relaxed peacefully. Taehyung, see, you are getting stronger already. He admired Ravi's tiny feet and warm breath. Taehyung, I have no idea who your parents are, but whoever left you didn't deserve you. He kissed Ravi's forehead. Taehyung, you are safe with me. And Ravi indeed felt safe. Whenever Taehyung held him, he stopped crying instantly. Whenever they smiled, Ravi would stare at him with wide, innocent eyes. Taehyung didn't know he was giving Ravi something he never received yet, love. At 8 a.m. the bell rang loudly. Taehyung looked up, startled. Taehyung, who could it be? He opened the door slowly and saw Kim Namjoon and Seokjin standing there in suits. Taehyung, yes, can I help you? Namjoon bowed politely. Namjoon, are you Kim Taehyung? Taehyung, yes. Jin, we need you to come with us now. Taehyung stepped back nervously. Did something happen? Did I do something wrong? Namjoon, no, but we need to talk to you about the child you found yesterday. Taehyung held Ravi closer protectively. Taehyung, what about him? Jin, please come with us. Mr. Jeon, Jungkook wants to meet you. Taehyung blinked. Taehyung, Jungkook? As in Jeon Group's CEO? Namjoon, yes, this is important. Taehyung's heart raced. He looked at Ravi, then back at them. Taehyung, I'm coming, but Ravi stayed with me. Namjoon nodded. Namjoon, of course. Taehyung quickly packed Ravi's blanket, milk, and his spray diaper, then left with them. Jungkook was waiting in his Kent living room, passing like a beast in a cage. His eyes were red, angry, exhausted, fear. The moment Taehyung stepped inside, Jungkook's gaze snapped towards him. Taehyung bowed. Immediately Taehyung said, sir, my name is Kim Taehyung. But Jungkook wasn't looking at him. He was staring at Ravi, his baby, his son. Taehyung swelled nervously and unwrapped the blanket a little so Jungkook could see Ravi's face. Ravi blinked sleepily, unaware of all the chaos around him. Jungkook's eyes filled instantly. His breath hinged. Jungkook, Ravi. He reached forward with trembling hands, then stopped, scared to touch. Taehyung noticed him. You can hold him. Jungkook exhaled shakily and took Ravi into his arms. The baby rested against Jungkook's chest like he recognized his father. Jungkook closed his eyes, tears falling instantly. Jungkook, I thought I lost you. I thought my baby. Taehyung's heart squeezed at the sight. He had never seen such a raw love on someone's face. Jungkook slowly regained control, wiping his tears. He finally looked up at Taehyung. Jungkook, where did you find him? Taehyung explained everything honestly, how he had heard the cry, found the baby took him home, fed him, cleaned him, cared for him. Jungkook listened in silently, his jaw tightened at every detail. When Taehyung finished, Jungkook bowed deeply. Jungkook, thank you. You saved my son's life. Taehyung was startled. Taehyung, please don't bow to me. I just did what anyone should do. Jungkook shook his head. Jungkook, no. Many people would walk away. You didn't. I can never repay you. Taehyung smiled gently. Taehyung, I'm just glad he's safe. Jungkook took out an envelope. Jungkook, take this, it's money for saving Ravi. Taehyung stepped back immediately. Taehyung, no, I don't want money. Jungkook, please, I insist. Taehyung, no, I only want one thing. Jungkook blinked. Jungkook, what is it? Taehyung held Ravi's tiny hand for a second. Taehyung, let me walk here as Ravi's nanny. Jungkook stared at him. Jungkook, you want to walk here? Taehyung, yes, I have grown attached to him and I think he feels safe with me. I want to stay with him if you allowed it. Jungkook looked at Ravi's small fingers curl around Taehyung's thumb. The baby didn't want to let go. Namjoon whispered to Jungkook, Namjoon, he seems good with Ravi. Jungkook nodded slowly. Jungkook, fine, you can walk here. Taehyung's eyes sparkled with relief and gratitude. Taehyung, thank you, sir. Jungkook gently handed Ravi back to him. Ravi instantly snuggled into Taehyung's chest like he belonged there. Jungkook watched that scene, feeling something new, something strange stuck in his heart. Taehyung settled into the new room in Jeon Mansion, simple but warm. Mrs. Jeon visited him soon after. Mrs. Jeon saw Taehyung. You are Taehyung, the young man who saved my grandchild. Taehyung bowed shyly. Taehyung, yes, ma'am. Mrs. Jeon touched his cheek softly. Mrs. Jeon, thank you, dear. Ravi wouldn't be alive without you. Taehyung smiled softly. Ravi yawned in his arms. Mrs. Jeon, come eat with me in the dining room. You must be hungry. Taehyung followed her quietly, feeling a warm motherly presence around her from the hallway. Jungkook watched them. Taehyung laughed quietly. Mrs. Jeon holding Ravi with pride. Ravi reaching towards Taehyung with a soft cry. Something warm settled in Jungkook's chest. Ravi wasn't the only one who felt safe with Taehyung. Even Jungkook felt calmer. For the first time since the nightmare began, Jungkook breathed like a human again, not a broken father. He whispered softly to himself, Jungkook, thank you for coming into our lives, Kim Taehyung. Little did they know, this was only the beginning of healing, the beginning of love. The beginning of a family. Taehyung had never lived in a mansion before. The Jeon mansion was big, cold, and too silent, but slowly, because of him and a tiny baby named Ravi, the house started feeling warm. Every morning began the same. Taehyung waking up early, cuddling Ravi close, humming lullabies while dressing him. Ravi would hold on to Taehyung's shirt like he never wanted to let go. And every morning Jungkook would pretend he just happened to walk by their room, but Namjoon and Jin knew he was standing there on purpose. One morning, Taehyung was trying to put socks on Ravi. The baby kept kicking excitedly. Taehyung, Ravi, please stay still. I need to put this on you. Ravi laughed and kicked again. Jungkook leaned against the door frame, arm crossed. A tiny smile touched his unusual cold face. Jungkook, he likes you. Taehyung jumped a little. Taehyung, sir, I didn't see you there. Jungkook stepped into the room slowly. Jungkook, how many times do I have to tell you? Call me Jungkook when we are inside the house. Taehyung flushed softly. Taehyung, sorry, Jungkook. Ravi reached towards Jungkook. Taehyung, he wants you to hold him. Jungkook hesitated but picked Ravi up. The baby immediately played with Jungkook's collar. Jungkook, he is getting stronger. Taehyung, because his father is taking care of him now. Jungkook's eyes softened at those words. Taehyung quickly looked down, embarrassed. Taehyung, I mean, because you are giving him love. Jungkook stared at him for a few seconds, too long. Namjoon, passing the hallway, whispered to Jin, Namjoon, he is falling. Jin, he fell the moment Taehyung walked through the door. Over the next days, Taehyung became an important part of Jeon household. Mrs. Jeon treated him like her own son. She taught him how to cook some dishes, fixed his apron, and scolded him when he skipped meals. One afternoon, Mrs. Jeon walked into the kitchen where Taehyung was feeding Ravi mashed carrots. Mrs. Jeon, dear did you eat? Taehyung, not yet, ma'am. Mrs. Jeon smashed his arms slightly. Mrs. Yan, eat, you are Ravi's nanny, not starving artist. Taehyung laughed sadly. Jungkook entered the kitchen right then, attracted by the sound of laughter. He watched Taehyung making airplane noise. Mrs. Yan laughed, leaned towards Taehyung and whispered loudly, Mrs. Yan, he will make a wonderful parent. Jungkook's ears turned red. He looked away quickly, but he didn't disagree, not even to himself. Evening, some nights Taehyung would sit in the living room reading to Ravi. His soft voice filled the room like warm honey. One evening, Jungkook walked in the after work exhausted, his shoulders slumped, tight, loose, and hair messy. But when he saw Taehyung on the couch holding Ravi, reading a children's book, his entire body exhaled. He sat beside them quietly. Taehyung, Ravi, say hi to Appa. Ravi bubbled happily and reached for Jungkook's tie. Taehyung laughed. Taehyung, he likes pulling your tie. Jungkook, he likes anything if you are the one telling him to. Taehyung blinked shy. Taehyung, you are praising him too much. Jungkook, I didn't praise easily. Taehyung looked into Jungkook's eyes and suddenly felt warm all over. His shoulders bruised. Jungkook didn't move away. Taehyung didn't either. Ravi let out one afternoon. Taehyung slept while washing Ravi's bottle. His foot hit the floor wrong and he fell. Taehyung, Jungkook rushed from another room like he heard a gunshot. Jungkook, Tae, are you okay? He knelt beside Taehyung and held his waist to help him steady. Taehyung blushed deeply. Taehyung, I'm okay, just sleeped. Jungkook, be careful, you scared me. Taehyung, you were scared? Jungkook avoiding his eyes. Jungkook, anyone would be. Taehyung, Jungkook, you were worried. Jungkook sighed, frustrated at being catched. Jungkook, of course I was. You take care of Ravi. If something happened to you, what would we do? Taehyung stared. Something warm, familiar bloomed in his heart. Taehyung, thank you for caring. Jungkook chest on slightly pink. He stood up hurriedly. Jungkook, just be careful next time. But after he walked away, he whispered to himself, Jungkook, it's not just because of Ravi, it's you. The mansion became full of decorations, toy, and excitement. Mrs. Yan insisted on big celebration. Insisted on handling the food. Namjoon insisted on organizing the guest list, but Jungkook, he was planning something else entirely. Every night he stared at the small velvet ring box on his desk. Inside was a simple but elegant ring. He practiced the words many nights. Jungkook, Taehyung, will you marry me? He whispered. Remember the past year. Taehyung soothing Ravi to sleep. Taehyung laughed in kitchen. Taehyung crying once when Ravi said Tae for the first time. Taehyung standing beside him during sleepless nights when Ravi was sick. Taehyung becoming the missing warmth in his cold life. He realized something. Jungkook, I don't want a nanny. I want him. Jungkook found Taehyung sitting in the garden with Ravi sleeping peacefully on his lap. The sunset painted Taehyung's face golden. His hair fell softly on his forehead. Jungkook's heart skipped. He walked over and sat beside him. Taehyung, he fell asleep after drinking milk. Jungkook, you're good with him. Taehyung, because he is lovable. A comfortable silence stretched. Then Jungkook whispered, Jungkook, Taehyung, what do you think about love? Taehyung blinked, startled by the sudden question. Taehyung, love? I think it's when someone makes your heart peaceful, when you want to protect them, when you feel warm just by seeing them. He looked down at Ravi. Taehyung, I guess love feels like this. Jungkook wasn't looking at Ravi. He was looking at Taehyung. Jungkook, I see. Taehyung didn't notice the deep meaning behind Jungkook's eyes. The house was filled with balloons, soft music, and warm light. Laughter. Ravi wore a tiny blue suit made by Mrs. Jeon. Taehyung wore a soft green sweater and looked like spring come earlier. Everyone took turns holding Ravi, but Ravi refused to leave Taehyung's arms for long. Mrs. Jeon teased Mrs. Jeon. He thinks Taehyung. Taehyung turned red. Jungkook smiled secretly as the birthday party slowly ended. Guests left. Jungkook gathered the courage he saved for months. He called Jin and Jun and his mother into the living room. Jungkook, I have something important to do. Mrs. Jeon gasped. Mrs. Jeon, are you finally going to ask him? Jungkook glared lightly. Jungkook, please don't say it out loud. Jin whispered to Namjoon. Jin, he is nervous. Namjoon, he is sweating. Jin, he is in love. Came into the living room carrying Ravi. He looked confused. Did I miss something? Everyone looked strange. Jungkook walked towards Jin slowly. Jungkook, Taehyung, put Ravi down for a second. Taehyung placed Ravi in Jin's arm. Jin, hey, birthday boy, don't roll on me. Jungkook took a deep breath and held Taehyung's hands. Taehyung froze. Jungkook. Jungkook knelt down on one knee. Taehyung gasped loudly, covering his mouth. Namjoon whispered. Namjoon, finally. Jungkook opened the ring box. His voice shook, not from fear but from deep emotion. Jungkook, Taehyung, you enter my life because faith pushed you into it. You saved my son, you saved my family, you saved me. Taehyung's eyes filled instantly with tears. Jungkook, you made this house warm again. You made Ravi smile, you made me smile. Taehyung whispered softly, Taehyung, Jungkook. Jungkook, I realized that happiness is not something I buy. It's something I found in you. So he looked up at Taehyung with genuine hope. Jungkook, Kim Taehyung, will you marry me? Taehyung's knees almost gave out. He wipes tears quickly. Taehyung edged. Yes, 1,100 times yes. Jungkook stood up, hugged him tightly. Ravi started giggling as if celebrating. Mrs. Jeon cried loudly. Mrs. Jeon, my son is finally getting married. Jin shouted. Jin, about time. Namjoon whispered. Namjoon, see, I told you. He fell. Jungkook pulled away slightly and placed the ring on Taehyung's finger. Taehyung, it's beautiful. Jungkook, it's yours. Taehyung leaned forward, hugged Jungkook again. Their family was complete. A small, elegant ceremony, only family and close friends. Taehyung walked down the aisle holding Ravi, who wore a tiny tuxedo. Jungkook stood at the end, waiting, eyes shining with love. The exchange was filled with emotion. Jungkook, I promise to protect you, to cherish you, to love you for the rest of my life. Taehyung, I promise to stay by your side, to love our family, and to give Ravi all the love he deserves. There, they become husband and husband. Ravi clapped happily from Mrs. Jeon's arms. Jin shouted, Jin, kiss, kiss. Taehyung blushed deeply. Jungkook pulled Taehyung close and kissed his forehead gently. A sweet, pure moment. Their new life began. Ravi crawled between them on the bed every morning. Taehyung cooked breakfast while Jungkook hugged him from behind. Mrs. Jeon spoiled three of them. The house no longer echoes emptiness, it echoes laughter. And Jungkook often whispered to Taehyung at night, Jungkook, thank you for being in light in my dark world. Would smile and kiss Ravi's cheek. Taehyung, thank you for giving me a home. And this is how a baby found and created a family whole and beautiful. The end. I know you might be missing what happened to Rhea. I didn't write it about her. So if you would like, might write about her in a special episode. Comment me down if you would love to read about it. I will be back again. Bye bye. Love you. Bye.